Hello traders, welcome to another trade recap and forecast. So today is Wednesday and the markets are still a bit range bound on most pairs. Did I take any trades? No. In the last couple of recaps I know I took some trades, some losses. But yeah, currently markets are looking very flat. We did have some sort of news which I can identify by this news candle. How can you identify news candles? Well, there is a body that is usually very, very large, or there are huge wicks on both sides, as you can see here. So this is definitely a news candle right here. What do I expect after a news candle? Well, I expect a trend to start. If a trend starts a couple of hours after a news candle, usually you get some nice winning trades. So I'm waiting to see what will happen. But let's dive a bit deeper into the analysis of the market. So we're starting with the euro and the US dollar. Again, I did not take any trades in the last week. And this one is, as you can see, pretty flat. So the only opportunity that I was looking at was right here. What I saw in the prior price action is basically I saw this sort of ascending, but kind of overall a range bound. So it wasn't a large confluence for me personally because the overall picture was looking very, very range bound. But I did see some nice momentum here. A nice, not really nice pullback. I would have liked a smaller pullback here, a smaller momentum shift, and then we saw a break. For me personally, this break was not enough because we were breaking and leaving wicks. Again, not really confidently breaking that low. So yeah, I wanted to see a bigger, larger break. I also wanted to see a smaller pullback. This kind of showed me a bit of selling pressure, this blue candle. So this trade did not fit my plan and it would have been a 1% loss if I sold right here. Okay, so yeah, markets are flat. Let's take a look at what I have been starting to do is I have been starting to monitor the larger picture again on the 1 hour chart, but just zooming out, seeing what is happening. And we are very correctively descending or moving down. So that's a good sign for the dollar pairs. The Japanese pairs look a bit different. They look much more flat. But again, this news candle can now push the markets up or down. What I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for a trend to start up or a trend to start down. Right now being more patient as I can see a clear flat range right here. Okay, EJ, no trades, volatile pairs. So we had this V reversal right here. Was I looking to buy right here? Personally, I was not, because to be honest, overall picture was very flat, very range bound in this particular area. So I wanted to see some more momentum, to be honest. Would I have taken a pullback, a corrective pullback to the entry area? Entry area would be on this inside bar right here. To be honest, I don't think I would, because I want to see some large momentum breaking out of the range. Did I count this V reversal and the range as a confluence for the price to go up? Well, again, I'm looking at the overall picture. Usually I like to see these V reversals in a bit more trending conditions. So yeah, I'm being really careful with the Japanese pairs. If you zoom out, it's very flat. If you compare it to, let's say, the dollar pairs, it's definitely very, very flat on a very large scale. It has been flat for, let's say, 2 months now. But again, markets can change very quickly. What I'm waiting for is a nice breakout to the upside or a nice breakout to the downside as well. Nothing more to say here. I think we can move on. Aussie US dollar, again, news candle. Look at this one, huge wick up, huge wick down, small body, but definitely I can see some sort of big news here. Overall picture looking flat in this general area. I did take a losing trade here. I did cover it in the last recap, I believe. But yeah, currently flat. I don't really have anything to say for this pair. I'm looking for large impulse up or a large impulse down. So yeah, past couple of months not the best, but it is what happens if you're a swing trader. You can have these long quiet periods for months. We need to wait for the trending markets. They will appear sooner or later because they always do. Markets never stagnate for for a really long time. They will switch sooner or later, but we need to wait, we need to be prepared, and we need to look for something like, for example, where was that trade? For something like this. So this was only a month ago, I believe, this nice downtrend right here. And yeah, we took a trade, a sell limit here, and then got into some really nice profit. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for these sort of trending conditions, these clean moves down or clean moves up. And overall, it's moving. This pair is moving. It's not as flat as the JPY pairs, but yeah, in this area, it's flat as well. So we just need to wait. We just need to be more patient, and I'm waiting for a large impulse up or a large impulse down. Aussie JPY, range bound, flat, no trades for me, very corrective. I'm looking for that nice conviction, nice push up or a nice strong push down. Really want to see the pair commit, especially because it's a JPY pair. News candle here, huge wick down, huge wick up. So let's see. What can happen is usually, as I said, if after a couple of hours a direction is picked, either up or down after a news candle, usually you get a nice trade and you get a nice winning trade as well. You get a nice trending market. So it's all about waiting to see what happens after a news candle. Some cases price will just range around, and most likely if it ranges around for 1 or 2 days, 3 days, usually you'll get a fake out. So usually any breakout that happens will just retrace back into the range. So this is now a crucial time. This is now a crucial part to see if we will get some momentum or if we will get a large range bound market continue. So that's it for AJ. Again, nothing more to say, to be honest. The pound, yeah, overall it is moving very correctively. On the pound especially, I want to see a nice impulse. I want to see some nice strong momentum. But this pair is especially not giving me that currently. And it's being flat right here on the bottom. News candle right here. So I'm waiting. I'm being more patient, and I want to see the pair commit. I want to see those large impulses, that large momentum. Let's see if we can find an example of a large trend. So we have not really had a nice sustained uptrend or downtrend. This would be one, for example. I did not get any opportunity to enter, but this is what I'm looking for. This sort of nice strong momentum going up. Again, nice strong legs. And this is that trending condition that we can take advantage of. So let's wait for something like this. You can definitely compare it to the current price action. Very corrective, very wicky, very flat. And then look at this. Definitely trending. Okay, so that's about it for the pound. Then we go to the last pair that I trade. So I trade 6 of them, as most of you know: EU, EJ, AU, AJ, the pound, and NJ. NJ, as it's a JPY pair, it's been really range bound, really flat. So I'm waiting for a breakout to the upside or a breakout to the downside, as on all of the pairs. How would that look like? Well, it would look like this. And I would use one of my 2 entry patterns, either a flag or a nice break and retest of the higher low to get in on the trend. Very simple stuff. So yeah, that's about it for NJ. Waiting for those simple entry patterns, the flag or the break and the retest. But first I need to see momentum. Let's see if we can find some nice momentum on NJ, because this is very flat. Just zoom out on the 1 hour, look at this, how flat it is. If you're a trend trader, this is your worst nightmare. This is where the losses accumulate. What you're looking for, let's try to find a trend on NJ. For example, here we have a nice downtrend. Again, a bit corrective, but you could have took some sort of a sell in this general area and made some profits, or maybe this uptrend as well. This is again very flat. You can see these periods last for weeks, even months. So it's not unusual for us to need to wait a really long time for a trend, but this is a trend. So right here, really trending up, some nice blue candles all the way up. That's what we're waiting for. So that's about it for the video. See you guys next week on Wednesday. And if you want to tune in, I will be doing a live stream on Trader Nick's channel tomorrow. I think it's around 2 p.m. London time, something like that. So if you want to tune in and say hello, you can definitely go to Trader Nick's channel and watch the live stream from there. That's it for my analysis. Have a great week in the markets, and I will see you guys in the next video.